Right, we're jumping straight into this because you've already seen me or listened to me waffling on about the Provari beta version. This is the final retail version that just arrived today. I went for the polished one. I bought this from Cloud9 Vaping because, well, I actually need one for an upcoming review, so I just went and bought one. Now, this is it. The first thing that I noticed taking it out of the box, that it's not got the diamonds that the beta unit had, so that's going to be a surefire way of distinguishing the two. You know, the retail version doesn't have all the diamonds going up and down here, so it's a bit, do you know, that's a personal taste thing. It's a personal taste thing. And also this time I've got the polished version. I'm not going to go through everything, so don't panic about that. All I'm going to do is mention the differences between this and the previous review I did for the beta unit. So let's zoom in a bit here. Now the screen, it's I'm upside down here, but we'll try this anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's me menu system, okay, and it's going to scroll through the menu system just like we had before, and we'll come back and I'll show you the differences in a second. However, if I go here and I want to adjust my watts, so you can see that I can start, well, first off, the thing I noticed is that when I push the button to start adjusting watts, it speeds up. Now I don't remember that being in the beta version. I can push the button and it speeds up, and maybe it was, I don't remember it, but I do like that. The other thing is, if I leave it, did you see the arrow going down there? I can now go back the way. If I leave it alone, watch the little arrow, up the way. And if I leave that alone, I reckon it's 5 seconds it takes for that arrow to change, and then it's another 5 seconds before it accepts it. And the screen goes off, and that's me firing away at my setting. Now, I will say that I like this feature. I do like the fact that I don't have to jump in between two separate menus. I can go up and down from in the one menu now, so that's an improvement. I'm going to be a miserable son of a gun here, and just, as much as I like it, having that option of it going down to change the other way, you do have a 10-second wait once you've put your adjustment in. So if I want that setting, as far as I can see, I have to wait the 5 seconds for the arrow to change, and then I have to wait another 5 seconds for it to accept it in. And that's it. I don't know, is it the lesser of two evils? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it works, and it's a nice addition for me. The other thing is, if I go into the adjustment screen, and let's just say I'm in watts here, if I leave this alone, it goes to volts. So I can adjust my volts, and then I have some, so you're doing it all from the one menu, which, yeah, big improvement. Anything that stops you mucking about in all these sub-menus is a definite improvement. Now, a huge addition, and this is a good one. Right, you can see I'm going through, it's scrolling through the menu system here. Now, if I go into, let's just go into recall. I missed it. Let's go into set. Now, it scrolls through the set, but it's also got a back arrow there, and that takes me up to the previous menu. That is, oh, thank you ProVape for this having to go in and out of menus and scrolling back and everything was just an utter pain in the arse. Having that back arrow is just, yeah, that is a major for me. So there we go, just to show you that there is the back arrow there. Where's she gone? There she is. Boom. And we're back up to the top again. Big, well, I think that's a big time saver. Another thing is, I'm not going to go into it, is that they've slowed down the scroll speed for the serial number as well, but the big change is that they were up to 5.5 amps, which is another step up from the beta unit. And that's it for the menu system. That's the major changes. But right, let's nip out and go for a vape. So there we go. The differences. You've got the diamonds on the tube are gone. You've got all these fancy features now in, you know, voltage up, watts up, voltage and watts down. Two separate menu systems. You don't have to go dancing in between them all. You can do it from the one screen or the one section. Yes, you have that 5-second delay. I'm honestly, I'm reading the manual here as well. Do you know, I would love to be able to change that to like 3 seconds. After I record this, I'll probably find it in the manual that you can. If you can, I'll add it in. Yeah, I'm an impatient sod, and to be perfectly honest, it's no great hardship, and I prefer this way of adjusting volts and watts up and down, and the fact that, you know, if you don't touch anything, it'll flip between volts and watts for adjustment as well. Big improvement. I mean, I'm 13 watts on a 1.9 silo tank here. Which doesn't have the airflow open, so this will be better. That's better. The other thing, the back arrow in the menu system, thank you. You know, once again, you can adjust the scrolling speed and all that kind of thing. I'm sure, I wish I still had the beta unit here, but I'm sure when you were adjusting the voltage or wattage, it speeds up now. I don't remember that being in the beta unit, but it's good. And the back arrow is another bonus. The 5.5 amp switch is another bonus. And what I didn't know about, but I do know now, that, you know, if there's any upgrades or anything, you will be able to send this back to an authorised Pro Vape dealer, whatever like that, if they have the update kit. You know, I hope we have it in the UK. I hope there's somebody in the UK that gets the ability to update it in the future, because I don't want to send it back to the States. My opinion overall on the device has not really changed from the first review. I still have, yeah, if you're a Pro Vape fan, you'll love this. You will, and there's no two ways about it. If you've had Provaris all your days and coming up to this, yeah, it's great. You'll thoroughly like it. I do think there are better options out there for the money, but it's not a bad device. It's just, I think it's expensive for what you're getting, considering the options that are out there. What I'll also say is Cloud9 also sent me on, where have they gone? Oh, I've put it in charge. They sent me on an 18350 and an 18650, but IMR, AW IMRs have got new batteries out. They'll be showing up on the site soon, I would imagine. But look like that. See, it's got the, is that upside down? No, it's not. It's got the 20 amp on it here. So that's the new AW, it's 2200 milliamp hour battery. I'm kind of hoping that 20 amp is going to be continuous discharge. I'll have to check that. I could probably look in the Cloud9 site, but I don't think Keith said they were going to be up for sale just quite yet. But just so you know, they are coming along at Cloud9, and I did get this from Cloud9 as well. And that's it from me. This was just a very quick look at the, you know, the P3. Yes, not the V3, but the P3. I know. I think once we start, you know, I think this may appeal to other people as well once we start seeing, you know, vendors coming out with compatible doodads, you know, so you can get a hybrid adapter straight onto the Provari rather than just using the 510, because I'm sure they'll be coming before long, and you know, that'll increase the popularity for people as well. You know how I feel about it, so I'll say no more. Thank you to Keith and Lisa at Cloud9 for getting this out to me so quick, because I did need it for this weekend. Yeah, Cloud9 Vaping, go along there and buy it. That's where I bought this from. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you got... I'm sure the full the Provari P3 manual is online. If you're interested, what I will do is I'll put the link in the description so that you can go and read through it yourself, because that's possibly the best thing to do if you want to know how this operates, is go and read the user manual. That's it. Bye now.